best friend. I can't even talk to my mom.
Okay, hold up. So has he had a problem with alcohol?
Imagine there's a panel on that.
It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fields this way up at the 17. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
That woman, the way that they react right now to this young man, do you really believe that? Because I know that's not true. The man can't even express himself. It's not good enough. Or I'm going through depression. That's still no excuse. Come on. Let's keep listening. Wow.
Okay. He has a problem with alcohol. He's an alcoholic.
Hi. When did you start drinking? How old are you?
Probably 13.
13. Okay.
Probably 13.
Very early.
She be drinking with me. She put me on.
I put you on at 13?
She put me on.
You're a liar.
Vinny, how much is he drinking?
He drinks 5 to 6 bottles, and the bottles is like this, like the 40 ounces.
Oh, he's chugging some 40 ounces?
Yeah,
The
we
40
did that
ounces.
years ago. I was like 17, 19. That's a lie. 5 and 6, I promise you.
They'll have two remaining
we skipped
as we
over the
step
fact
aside
that
here in this first quarter.
She put him on, like he said, right? We're just going to skip over that.
You Vivica. 5 to 6.
I would throw up now. I would throw up. If I tried that now, I would throw up now. If I tried that now, I'm telling you.
That's binge drink.
Let me tell you something. Y'all build it to half. He's only been here a day and a half.
Right. So tell us, you stayed at a hotel that the show put you up in, and you ran up almost a $200 car bill.
And nothing much
So let's talk
materializing
about
there
it.
on the
One
first
bottle
down
of whiskey,
run. He'll get a
$60.
couple, and that's
One
it.
bottle of premium
Last run
tequila,
good for two.
$71.18. One bottle of regular tequila, $17.52. We got some beer, a couple soft drinks, and an orange juice.
I have a question for you.
And Ansel, obviously, that is not healthy. Right?
For you.
Smith.
You did this yesterday.
Yes, ma'am.
Why would you think that's okay?
I figured. I wasn't
Get him
thinking.
down, but not before he takes it
I
across
wasn't
the
thinking.
40-yard
I wasn't
line.
thinking.
But
I saw it. No, I had friends with me.
On our tab, you know, Vivica, I want to say, I don't feel anything. This is all something that, as an alcoholic, I'm very familiar with.
The ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's
I'm so sorry. Well, feel sorry for me because I was deprived of this, that, and the other thing, and I was raised really well, just like this kid
They
was.
gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every
Guys,
defense.
this
Because
is
if you
so
give up
upsetting
17
that all I
points a
can do
game
right
all
now
year
is
long,
laugh. This
you're
kid was
thinking you're
raised
going
well
to
in
be
a
a
single
playoff
mother
team
household.
because
Man,
you expect
shut
your
up.
offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve,
How
of
could
course.
how could she
But I
say
have to say, a very solid performance.
I don't feel any emotion for him right now. Why? Because it's all a game. It's all his MO.
Get his way?
His MO. His manipulation of it. I was quiet. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm never going to drink again. I'm never going to drink.
Going out of bounds.
Wow.
It's a gain of 11
Wow.
and a first down
Wow.
LA.
Wow.
And worth pointing out, after that last
I-
completion, that
Shit.
puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards
Away.
passing for his career. And
Blown
fair to say,
away.
he's not done yet.
This is
No
just
doubt
hard.
about
First
it.
off,
He's really
he
just
wakes
getting
up in a
started
single
because
mother
he's not
household.
quite into the prime
Regardless
of his
of
career.
how
So
great
it's likely he's going to hit a few
you
more of
did,
these milestones as
your
his
kids
career
will have
progresses. So let's face
as a
it, we'll
result of
acknowledge
that.
this number and we'll
a lot of
celebrate
them
the
drug
milestones down the
related
road.
problems. A lot of them abuse of alcohol. And I'm not saying that he's not responsible for himself and
First
he
down, it's
shouldn't
Smith.
work on himself. But to act like he had an ideal situation growing up is
Incomplete on the
ridiculous.
deep ball.
Especially since he's been taking
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous
Right.
week.
Again, this
You
is
talked
why
about
men
being
need
physical
bombs. As always,
and
the
being
Patriots did
wrong.
respond
Sometimes being
and
physical is
a
just being
lot
on
of
his
response
game.
about
It
this
helps force the
situation. This
incompletion.
becomes concept.
After the
Say first
incomplete
comment here
pass
comes
here
from the
now,
Spirit
it is
Word. It says,
second
for
and 10.
information, the woman who felt nothing was a judge for over 25 years.
In motion left is Watkins.
Wow. Next comment from another woman says, I'm at a loss of words. This man is crying out to be
Back to the
understood.
air, Smith on second down.
Exactly.
He'll get this into the hands of
A woman
Mostert.
responded back to her and said, right, his feelings should have been validated, not questioned. With sad emojis. So sad. Another woman here says, this is why men, especially black men, do not express their feelings. Very true. And finally, the last comment here says, unfortunately for us, men, we don't get to have sob stories. You gotta man up and deal with this shit. This is coming from a fellow man.
Can't do that.
And
he absorbed the contact,
dealing with it doesn't mean holding it
and made a break for the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact in the next-gen stats.
Male friends who can talk about
backfield here as they elect to go for two.
Gino's don't have to do it. And I think there are bad news here and just you guys straight black hop.
So what do you make of that?
But a lot of women out here who see a man reacting this way, they have the same reaction. The difference with this is it was on camera and people were able to catch to see the type of black assembly a man has.
Excuse me. Diet AG1 gives you high-quality daily nutrition that helps fill nutrient gaps and powers your everyday performance. Subscribe now at athleticgreens.com/YouTube.
Guys, I found the best grooming life hack on TikTok, laser hair removal by Laser. Before, I had to shave nearly every day. And if you've ever had to shave your back, you know it's the worst. Sporting every which way in places you can't even reach your seat. So, Laser Way, on the other hand, eliminated all the hassle. I scheduled a virtual consultation from the comfort of my home to answer all my questions, and I even booked an appointment for that week. The actual laser was also surprisingly really easy. It feels like a tiny rubber band snap, but they blow cold air on you the entire time, so I'm barely focused. On top of that, so quick. Full back and neck took about 30 minutes, so I was literally in and out. What I like about Laser Way is that they have the latest state-of-the-art technology, so you're getting the most effective treatment on the market. And all treatments are performed by at least a registered nurse, so you know you're in good hands. Fast forward to today, and shaving my back is no longer a thing. It's amazing. Even after one session, I noticed a reduction where the hair grew back less, and what did grow back was way thinner. After my fourth session, I went from shaving every few weeks to probably every few months, where I don't even think about it anymore. Game changer. I now have so much time back in my life. I no longer worry about moving before going out, or hitting the gym, or going on a date. Hands down, best decision. 5 stars, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Guys, you need to get laser hair removal by Laser Way today. If you want to try laser hair removal by Laser Way and save up to 65% off, click on or below the video.
So the sack of Garoppolo, and now what can they come up with?
No, man, the verdict just came in. Tory Lanez is found guilty on all 3 charges, man. For people who don't know, sentence could be as high as 22 or 25 years.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
This country is crazy. One of the might have been he was speaking. Yeah. So for those who don't know, we did a video last week kind of covering over the first of the trial. Men took the stands on the side of the story. We don't know. Long story short, after leaving the college team, their kickback party are Vandesanian, Tory Lanez, Chelsea Harris, and Vaughn, the bodyguard / driver, while the card on first down. The climax of that confrontation was Meg slandering Tory's rap career. She gets out the car, somewhere near around the car, around the window, shoots at her 3 to 5 times, tells her dance. The story itself sounds a bit hyperbolic, a bit colorful. So that's why a lot of people waited for out her best friend, Chelsea Harris, took the stand. September, this September, 2 years ago. In that position, she claimed that she more or less cooperated with the story.
In the National Football League.
More or less cooperated, claimed that she saw Tory Lanez. She then takes a stance, however, last week that a lot of things that I said in the deposition were lies, out to straighten the lies, and not only did she not really straighten any lies, she started pleading the fifth, saying that I didn't see anything, she said she didn't know, really got nowhere with that. So this past week, the 2 witnesses that we saw this Washington with Messiah's hairstylist, he basically just
put a check mark in the box for the defense coordinator. We're saying, how long can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forcing incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely.
Now, the witness said this, the neighbor, he saw some pew-pews go off near a woman, and also saw some pew-pews go off near the shorter man.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And he claimed that after the field altercation was broken up by one of, if not both men, allegedly Kelsey went to the car, or one of the women went to the car, got the people pushing pew-pew towards another woman's direction. That kind of brought up the situation, the idea that Kelsey might have actually been the one who so that was his side of the story. The problem, though, with his side of the story, he also claimed that one of the women got jumped by all.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen.
Who knows? His story was very close. Who knows what happened? My takeaway from this, hey, I didn't think there was enough evidence.
One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right
firearm,
back up.
that was pretty.
Getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making
there's a lot of things that point out
we saw his quarterback seeking out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Talking about it for a while.
First down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result.
Another takeaway I get
go ahead and push the
from
ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Nice throw here, right side. He holds it in. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards.
I don't know why, right? There's a few things about this case that were interesting. One,
Next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because
I remember watching the show on
you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to the secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now is Garoppolo. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
The fact that they were all drunk. And so the only person in this situation that probably had a sober testimony would be the neighbor. And
Second
his
and
story
7.
sounded crazy too.
He all sounded crazy.
Yeah, so all of that being said, it doesn't mean he did or didn't do it. It just means that I can't possibly.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
But that's me. Look, at the end of the day, we're just tampering this. Helps tell what things on record. You know.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
You know why I said that? I'm actually surprised the judge allowed her to stay on the stand that long. Because even when we were getting information from it,
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end. How about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Those could have been on the stands sweating profusely.
Here's Swift.
You actually don't know. The whole thing was
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Not found on a magazine. However,
looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Gun was being conclusive. However, both experts that came from both defense
he's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play. So now 3rd down coming up.
Well, sometimes despite the best plan, the defense actually has a plan as well. And they blanketed everyone on that.
So that was the other conversation.
However, close it down and spill him for a loss.
I think both Meg and Kelsey's story would have said that he cleaned it.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Look back at it. If I'm not mistaken, Tony was the first one out of the car, already laying on the ground. And then Meg and Kelsey came out.
Excuse me.
Last week on the car. It's just not like ongoing.
He rifles complete. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
That's not how it goes.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Opened up the window.
The kick by Lutz is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately he settled for just the field goal.
I like to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
From the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Meg had sat here and said she stepped on the glass, and that was her original story. That was the original story. they got called because of the gunshots. And they got there, and for whatever reason, Kelsey's fingerprints nor Quan's fingerprints were ever taken. To me, that's the reason why it was lazy. Even the way that they talked about it and they discussed it.
The Charger drive about to get going.
There was a lot of things
as
that
the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive.
He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
When they needed to play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Play action. It's Smith. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And he'll lose yardage.
Hey man, Ned got what he wanted, but I don't think anybody who's following this is not going to deal with the double.
Brandon, we could see that play develop. They were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed.
Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Some people are making it go black on this.
Throwing
All
down
reality,
Geno.
the crime that's going on here, unless someone kind of relying on
looking left side and it's complete.
how else
And all
like
the
the truth is
way in for a
elusive, and there's
Charger
no way to
touchdown.
verify anything.
Grant Calcaterra, his first NFL reception goes for 6, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
It's a mid side. I also think
Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2.
What ended up happening is the whole court case is such a shit show that I think a lot of jurors probably decided to opt in to utilize a lot of it.
Here's Smith looking to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Travis White with a pick. And the Chargers are going to have the football.
That's really the sad part. It is not even the eyewitness. I'm like, bro, he literally sat there and said 3 people were jumping one of the women, and it seemed as if like they were about to drag her into the river. I was like, bro, what did you see? Like that's just as crazy, if not more crazier, than a Meg story. Like I have no idea. Your story is crazier than Meg's. And I didn't even think Meg's story was, like, believable at all.
Do you think the social pressure of, like, how much attention the case was getting had anything to do with it?
Whose decision? From my understanding, when it comes to jury selection, they make sure that these people are not influenced at all. So these are people. But no, I'm telling you. But also, from what I understand, the age of these people, I don't know how much information they would know about it either. Her claiming that she's kept them blessed.
They're the jurors in the most popular trial going on right now.
Oh, well, they claim that allegedly, this was a lawyer told me, that normally this type of jury selection with this high profile of a case, they send them home immediately. They cannot touch their phones or phone them. Now you should not send them home.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
The way that Torrey
On 2nd down, Swift.
not have no
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
And we all know
Didn't break down all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge.
So
That's
it's
probably
not as if
exactly
like
what he's
we're
telling
not
him in the
trying to
huddle right
protect
now.
Meg. Just the fact that we already
They'll
know
come
how
to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
For black men, we know how that works off the rip. So the reality is that even though, yes, y'all are sitting here telling me, oh, well, we just
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's going to look deep for more.
Oh, y'all still don't want to protect. I'm not going to protect.
Touchdown,
I have to listen to everybody's testimony, listen to everything
You're
that
not going to hear
happens.
Jimmy Garoppolo mentioned among the strongest arms in the league, but that doesn't mean he can't beat you in the long run.
I've left the trial myself like, I don't know.
It's 3rd down.
I don't even know anything you're saying is look, and everybody's lying. So because of that, he's just putting
the next gen stats showing that at an even 57 yards through the air.
I don't believe that she feels confident about what happened after everything was said and done. When I'm hearing the story, and the story that I told,
the kickoff unit is out on the field,
not only
and they will
does
send
Corey
this
side
one
say
away.
he's different, Kelsey now came on the stand and said he's also different. The neighbor
From the 10.
impartial take something different from my story as well. So
he
I
will
don't
make
even
it to the
think May is
20-yard line and no further.
either A, what happened that night, because she was drunk, and also B, I don't think that she's confident about what Kelsey did either that night. So I just think that because after all of that, even though I do believe because of that, it's not enough to convict this man beyond a reasonable doubt.
The Charger drive about to get going.
It's a bunch of shenanigans.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time.
Hey, man, let us know
on
your
the
comments.
field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Hey, you left home. Hurt with a
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Kenya and over 30 other countries in Africa with Remitly. You can
Smith.
every step of the way. Download the Remitly app.
And complete to Zach Ertz.
Joseph beats you welcome to the
Pick up a 15 yards there. And they'll be faced with a third and inches.
I did not understand my value that I was born with.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down.
And they're welcome to
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
How I allow myself to just be like that like that. And that came from a lack of self-worth. I did not
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for sack.
And
loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
when I think about my list, it's repulsive. Because they didn't deserve it.
Throwing on second and long. Smith. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
And not even necessarily because of like
going nickel, an extra defensive back out there now on third down.
From my self-worth,
it makes you like feel.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good knowing that you gave a sacred part of you to a man that looked at sex with you and taking a piss. It's not fulfilling. It's disgusting to think about. And I
throwing on third
feel
down,
like I beat myself up every single day for my
and I
what people say about me
This defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well
I've been called worse by better, and that's
defense here in the
All right,
first
guys, here you
half.
go. So we have Brittany Renner confessing that I did not understand my value in the past.
On
And
fourth down, the punt
I'm
team is on
disgusted
as
by
this
the
is
fact
set
that I
away.
gave my body throughout her younger
And he'll
days
take
during
this
her
in at the
sexual
1-yard line.
confesses I gave
This
my
up to
body
right around the 8-yard line.
And
Look
that's
at
what friends
having
are for.
sex with
As the returner, you know who you're
right,
buying
did
dinner
not
for
value.
later.
Oh,
And I
without a
can't make
doubt,
this video
because he
without
just
giving
took
Rollins
care of
Moss
you
a shout out.
and your
Created
team
the
in a
term
big
that I'm about to
way.
talk
You know,
about
you
here.
turn it over there, that's a big momentum
Just,
changer
Tiffany
and put your defense in a bad
Right.
spot.
Between the ages
Arizona's
of
offense
29
at the
to
line,
about
ready to
31,
get their
a
drive
woman
started.
gets to this point.
And they'll begin
Guys,
inside
you've
their
seen this
own
many
10,
times.
so field
I've been
position
countless
certainly not in their favor here. And he's out
Now,
right
if you use
at the
this term, you may be like,
25.
well, Brittany Renner's in the
18
wrong. No,
on
this
that one,
is
and the
a little
Cardinals
bit
have a
different. At
first
some
down.
point between the ages of about 29 to 31, a woman
Firing it downfield
admits
right
what
away.
Brittany Renner's
Nice
doing
job there, getting out
IQ.
towards what would have been their
She
normal
shows
starting
regret
position.
for her past. Without fail, this is the age where a woman will say things like, you know what, I regret my past. I'm turning a new leaf. I'm looking for somebody now who I can take seriously for a relationship. And you may be asking, why is it that around this age, women start
they'll send the slot in
this
motion
way?
left.
Because their situation has changed. They're losing leverage. That wall is in front of them if it hadn't been already. And it's
Throwing out
coming
first
full
is
force at
Garoppolo.
speed. They're single mothers. And they're done with the streets because it's no longer fun. Now they're prioritizing
the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception.
Usually in a lot of situations, the woman is trying to reinvent herself. She's dating with a purpose. She's going back to church. She doesn't believe in church. She's saying shit like Brittany Renner is saying in this video. Sex is spiritual unification. You guys really think she was talking like this back when she was 23? Right, dealing with rappers who she's claiming she's been with, Drake, and everybody else. It's at this point, once you have her fun,
we are ready for quarter number 3
around.
alongside Charles Davis.
I'm just telling you what it is here. It's not one of those videos where I'm like laughing about this situation, because sometimes it's funny. And it may be funny to in this situation, but in this situation, I just want to show that, like, regardless of whether a woman is a celebrity, regardless of whether she's just general public, these are one of the very real things.
First, they trail here as we resume action
in
the third quarter.
It's important for you to know this because you wonder why
we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback.
Renner look alike. As far as her situation, you may think, wow, this woman has dated celebrities. She's used to be attractive. I guess she's, lost a little bit of her attraction, but now she's attracted to me. And what you wouldn't know is her attraction to you is largely based on her surface. And you want to be careful with these women who get this epiphany phase and turn their life around. I'm not saying that it's not genuine. This is exactly what she needed, right? She needed to go through all this to see happy. A woman has to.
Here we go. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try to cover the passing lane. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Second down, here's an option right. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. But I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
It still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end.
Single mother, wow.
From just shy of midfield, Garoppolo. Got a man, it's Darren Waller.
You also have to value the fact
just a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. But that's always a good place to throw it, just because he's one of the biggest targets, not only on his team, but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield.
Last time it said men and women don't look the same. As much as women wish to trade, men would.
The last run got a couple.
I don't know why women
2nd and 8.
in the world of should. Another woman here says these comments are weird. People can't grow. Yes, people can grow, but
and we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in.
It still matters. So there's another question. Is this growth or is it the woman prioritizing her life?
Down and long.
Based on what she values at the
There's
time.
Garoppolo to throw.
She's younger. Well, she's down.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Everson Griffin, and that's his 2nd sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And partner, it's still just the third quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet, even if he's not getting a sack. He's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
Giving herself, while she's young, to a man values and respect. This chick goes on to say, some of y'all mamas was just like her, and now they devoted to the church. Get off your high horse, please. This chick says 100 emoji. Another person here says not that
they'll look to throw.
Set
That's
herself
complete
up
to
for
his tight end Waller.
Now,
he is out of bounds, but not
wrong
before he's inside the 30.
Don't try to set him there.
Heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly they're still short
Which is
for
so not
fourth.
true.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain still ways to go, though.
As a sexually liberated woman, and if a man's value doesn't go down because of sex or sexual partner,
he hits more. He's got the first down and more than
honestly, I always tell women, your body starts over where nobody knows. Tell it to only one man
taking the lead here in
now,
this third quarter. Big fourth down conversion for the score and the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow.
It's going. Right? That's that trauma. That's
How about them just deciding to
another
go for
person
it
says, what was so liberating
forget the field
now
goal,
they
that looked like an easy
laptop.
3 points.
Says,
Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Let's go on the extra point. It's now 17-14.
You know what? Any strategy a lot of women use today to spend their out here in the streets. I mean, she be using those times when they're most attractive to get a husband, get married. They're seeing it for what it is. They're deciding to make a husband if you want one. Because at the end of the day, this is what Brittany Renner wants. Another one responded back to that chick and said, and she's now promoting accountability, acknowledgement of realizing self-worth and being transparent about your. How did I close?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Yeah, we're trying these. I can see them blowing up on TikTok, and they're supposed to make
from
the
the 10.
Amazing. So I just finished my laundry. Let's do a smell
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Joseph, you welcome to the coffee pot. I don't know what she said. 3 or 4 granny goes viral
to get going. And he'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same, and what they plan to do on offense.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now Gino. It's caught here by Adams.
So guys, there you go. You saw it for yourself. Listen, it seems like all women are learning the power of social media, and more and more of them are deciding
to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just
as
about
always,
any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
She goes on to say, we are more than our bodies. Just
now Gino on first down.
Sad emoji. 1,000.
And he'll be hit as he releases it.
Comment reads, I've been shaking my head for years, but yet they want to be
the defense is certainly coordinated.
He goes on to ask like housewife, shaking my head, and then get mad when all the dudes just want to smash. Well, stop sexualizing yourself. So somebody responded back to that comment and said, okay, make the content you want to see then, brain. I'm not your property. So the granny actually responded, it looks like here. Looks like the granny responded. And then another woman added in response to that guy who said, stop sexualizing yourself. She says, I will shut the F up. God damn, if they want to show their bodies, let them do that. What the F? This is where we're at, man. This is where we're at. Another older woman here added to the conversation. She says, my kids would be mortified.
Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located in different stadiums. It's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Lost. Another chick here added to the conversation says,
here's Smith now on second down.
People exposing themselves on
takes a
social media
shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had that little down before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Another comment here from another woman says, sorry, but this is pitiful. Folks are so hard pressed for likes and attention that they demean themselves. This is not a good look for a grown woman.
An incomplete pass on that last play.
Another
That
person
means they'll
responded
need to
back to that.
come up with
She says,
something
not a
here
good
on
look for
third
young
down.
women either at all. And then the woman says, agree. That's a good point. Right. I like it. Another comment here from another person says, half of the ladies triggered
everything here. We're
exactly
going to get a timeout by the
women
offense.
Really be hating
It's just their
women.
first, so two
Another guy here
remaining
says,
as
bro,
they burn one here
Don't
in this third quarter.
You won. Thoughts calling the kettle black. What do you guys think of that? Interesting comment. Another comment here reads, this is beyond pathetic. The grandma who was shaking her cheeks in her panties says, no, pathetic is you hating on Granny. Laugh emojis, Granny emoji, peace, 100, and sad. Another guy responded back to the Granny and said, tell him with the clap. And another woman added to the conversation and says, what's pathetic?
And the Cardinals, they trot out their
Gregory.
dime package
Next comment
for
from
third
Deborah says,
down.
imagine being late 30s in character as a grandma to sell OnlyFans content. What happened to us? Crushing. Is she
Now it's Smith.
in the late 30s and getting to be grandma?
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Another chick who says,
How about the
all
coverage
for
we just
women
saw break out
empowerment
on third down?
self-love
Dime
and all that
defense,
good stuff.
blanket in the
We
field
have
with
got
extra
to do
defensive
better
backs and speed.
that we are.
Unable to
Enough
find an open
dismiss
hole to complete that
damn.
pass.
Another person sent applause emojis to that chick. Yeah, this whole idea of female empowerment usually just comes down to women doing this, shaking their cheeks on camera. Right? That's the height of feminism. Right? Another comment here says, in America, women empowerment equals being willfully okay with being objectified, body. It's shamelessness in a culture of real foreign. Elsewhere, it's women being able to work, earn same salary.
On fourth down, Smith. He's going to float this over the middle, deep.
Yeah, thanks. Listen, guys,
and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
Dr. Squatch for Christmas. Dr. Squatch isn't just a high-quality natural soap. It's a high-quality natural soap that's 40% off. Everybody needs this stuff, but especially these folks. One,
on first and 10,
Dr. Squatch is a natural soap that fights
forward
body
for a
odor.
modest 2-yard gain, second down.
40% off.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that game.
Second and 8. The man's had the same grooming routine since the 70s. Help a guy out. Number 3, yourself. You should treat yourself. Take advantage of the 40% off deal. Dr. Squatch is great for dry to skin and makes you smell like a big
gets this out quickly to Dotson. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pick up the 4.
And get it in time for the holidays. Get up to 40% off. But hurry, this sale ends soon.
They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
See, this reveals a new layer of skin. I gotta make sure my face is on point. I got you. Definitely. No in the right bag. Thankfully, it was anti-TC. It's all about strong.
Now Garoppolo. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
I use this from the
I use this 2 to 3 times a week.
Dead skin cells to a fresh layer skin.
They've taken no time working their way down the short field. Nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Winter in Chicago, the windy city, always seems
Garoppolo.
So dry.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And it's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Garoppolo looks to throw. Touchdown, Cardinals. Cardinals.
Choice of easy walk.
Three touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Cardinals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab,
next
and
to a
finally,
relatively
the haymaker to put that drive away.
I always like
for the extra point, and they will not have time to get another play in here.
This man was walking on the inside of the sidewalk. So I playfully bring it up and I'm like, have you never heard of the sidewalk rule? And he goes, oh.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one
almost
away.
like he was waiting for me to say something. And he goes, oh.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
And I was like, one of what? And then he's like, all right, let's break this down. So I walk on the outside of the sidewalk. So then what? If a car jumps the curb, I take the hit? And I was like, I mean, yeah. Or like if someone drives too close to the curb and there's water that splashes, it hits you and not the lady that you're with. I don't think it's like a micro that's serious. You know what this man does?
The Charger drive about to get going. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. On first down, Smith rolling to his left. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Adams, the man in motion left.
And walking on the sidewalk.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Guys, in the past I've said, I don't know if it goes.
From the gun, here's Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
In the past, this could be justified.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
What do I mean by that? Most of the past,
slot man moves right.
But now, women.
3rd and long, it's Smith. Zach Ertz has it complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
But this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together?
But they expect you to give your life to chunk. I see it. Now, in fact, she's your girl, and over time, she's proved to you that she's feminine, she's submissive, she's nurturing. Yeah, you know, feel free. I'll speak in my own personal. But a woman shows me that she is those things.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. 20, 5, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick 6 will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so
really
you're almost at the point
a modern woman today.
Have to go for a bottom line that is defenders know that is hard. They know you got to throw the football. Defense call, they'll make a nice play on the ball. That's all she wrote.
A modern woman today who thinks it's an insult for you to ask her to make her a sandwich. if I'm expected to walk on the sidewalk so that a car hits me instead of you, you should be ready to make me a sandwich, foot rub, slave for me in the kitchen. Because at the end of the day, you do all that shit, at least you're still alive. If a car comes and hits me instead of you, I die. Right? Somebody responds to that chick and says, why? There you go. I mean, you really care? And parentheses, I'm a woman. I pull that ticket for a loop. Another person here says, all the guy friends do this for me. Even the ones in relationships. It's the basics of being a gentleman. Okay, cool. Basics of being a gentleman. But what women today are told to be ladies. Right? You're expected to be a gentleman. She does whatever she wants. And by the way, before I read this next comment, that is proof right there. What she said is her friends. You know, they're programmed. We're all programmed to risk our lives for ungrateful women today. If men are waking up, I'm not doing that shit. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to hide behind you and push you in front of the car so it runs over you. That was crazy, right? What the guy said. But if I'm on the side of the sidewalk with the cars, I'm there. If I'm not, I'm not. I'm not thinking about it. I'm not over here like, oh, hold on, move over. Queen, right? Not happening. Next comment here says, I've never heard of this rule in my life. I'm not doing it. Nope. Someone else responded back to that guy and says, it's just out of respect and love to the girl. Respect and love. What? I don't know you. This is a first date. Respect and love. Get the hell out of here. Next comment says, why can't the girl do it? Out of love and respect for the guy. Yeah, these are the men who women created for wanting an equal opportunity world. Is you guys who are now questioning your life. Why can't you do it? At least I'm not saying I'm saying you're going to have to earn that type of treatment. Right? Because I believe a man should be a protector of a woman. But you modern women today are going to have to earn that.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
I know you don't like that coffee. Next comment here says, hear me out, sis. Narcissists also know this rule. And to make you fall, they do it and act like such gentlemen. Now, that's men with game. Next comment from another woman says, yep, I watch for it. I see if they switch sides. Yeah, she wants to see if you're ready to risk your life for hers. Another comment here says, what happens when you cross the street and now it's the other way around? Are you going to keep switching every time? Yes. Men out here believe this shit so hard, bro, that they will switch, right? Another comment here says, I would rather be in the outside so I can protect him. That's kind of. And finally, the last comment says, I feel like most of the time when they are very gallant, it's in a manipulative way and not genuine sex. You see, you can't do it. You cannot. But I do get what she means, though. Some guys will do this knowing that women are looking for this and they just want to bust the cheeks. As always, curious to know what you think. Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you for checking out another episode of The Coffee Pot. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.
Even though it's a risk and I don't know what's on the other side, I'm going to make a bet on myself. I guess I'm kind of like